Tony Young, Chief Information Officer for Informatica. Informatica is the leading provider of enterprise data integration. So I think the way you would think about it is in this hybrid world of cloud and on-premise apps, we provide people the way to integrate data, whether it's on-premise, in the cloud, any format, any latency, any destination, any targeting destination. So again, we're the market-leading enterprise data integration vendor. I think some of the popular topics today are things like big data. I mean, obviously, we're hearing about this from all of the vendors today, and in the media, it's very well hyped. I mean, big data is truly upon us, but I think by and large, it hasn't really happened yet. We see the large social media providers look at one aspect of big data. We see big data, so that's kind of represented in your big interaction data. Then you have your big transaction data. You're seeing machine data. You're seeing data come from other types of sources, such as you could think of it as CDR, call data records, and then you might think of data in these big data enterprises or infrastructure such as Hadoop. I mean, big data is a very large picture of the world. I think vendors typically like to slice it up into and try to create this perception that it might be one aspect of the world. It's a very large aspect. I think the reality, though, is that for many of us, besides these large social providers, it really is a science experiment for many of us. I think one of the big challenges with big data is the fact that big data just doesn't exist unto itself. You have to be able to get data into these big data infrastructures and out. And where big data starts to really make sense is when you can tie it back into that structured data that exists in the enterprise, like customer.